Okay, we got the Ruger Mark III. Now I haven't taken this apart in a long time, and I'm just going to do this on camera without rehearsing or anything and see if I can remember how to do it. Because you can't hurt it. No matter how much you take it apart and how much you struggle with it, you're not going to hurt the thing, okay? So, I mean, you'll eventually get it back together and it'll work, but it will drive you crazy sometimes. And the first thing you want to do is, I don't know, is check the chamber, make sure it's empty, which it is, okay? Take the mag out. Now, whoops, mistake. So there's going to be a lot of mistakes because I haven't done this in a while and I'm not going to rehearse. Usually, believe it or not, when I do this gun, I do it like 3 or 4 times before I do it on a video, because it's hard to teach people when you're making mistakes on screen, but I want to try to do it cold. See if I can get it right. Okay, first thing I do is, we know the chamber's empty, the mag's got nothing in it, is pull the trigger. That's one of the steps. Next thing to do, I think pull this out. And then the next thing you do is pull the mainspring housing out. Okay. And then push that back down, as that'll poke you. And the hardest thing about this is getting this mainspring housing all the way back in, this poking all the way out, and then swinging it back in without it pulling itself back out again. And I don't know why it does that. Okay? So when you put this, when you're putting this back in, if you don't feel that spring tension, right there, if you don't feel that spring tension right there, take it out again, you ain't got it. When you got that spring tension right there, you know you got it, you're home free. That's the part, you know. But this one is a bitch, even though it is the plastic frame, the polymer frame, because my last polymer frame, Mark III, was awesome. It came apart, went together so easy. I was just like, this is a joke. So let's try it. Take this out. Alright, so poke that down and just try to take this out. See how tight it is? It's really tight, this gun, for some reason. So what I'll do is, when that happens, is I'll get a punch. I'll try to find a plastic punch. The only problem is my plastic punches are too big. See how fat they are? Get that out of here. And when that happens, it might be enough to get it going. I'd rather use plastic. When you can't get that out, you gotta use a punch. So, bam, it came right out. And I know I didn't hurt the gun because this is plastic, so I can hit it hard. This is really giving me a hard time breaking in. It's really hard to get out and it's really hard to get in. Okay? It's a bitch. Okay, now the next thing, I guess I forget to take, yeah, the bolt comes right out. And then there's your recoil spring and your rod, which that comes out easy. Comes out real easy. So you can clean it really good. And you can also get into it more and take the firearm pin out, but you don't have to do that for a long time. And yeah, I think that's ballistol. I'm telling you, this shit has been sitting, this gun has been oiled for months and months, and it's still wet. That's why I like ballistol. It never dries out. Okay? And then, next thing you do, if you really want to give it a thorough cleaning, is take the barrel off. And then usually I just get a hammer, a mallet, and hold it like this, and just give it a little tap. Don't hit the polymer frame. Can't handle it, okay? Hit the barrel. Okay, I'm hitting it the wrong way, so I forgot. So I gotta hit it this way. Remember, this is a fuck video. You know what that means? It means I haven't done it in a long time. No, wrong way. You gotta hit it this way. Jesus Christ. See? There it goes. For some reason, this gun is made super duper tight. That is so tight. It's as tight as it gets, okay? Now I could, what's good about this is, I can really give it a good cleaning if I want. And the only thing left in here, really, well, you have the ejector, and you have the chamber indicator flag, which is right here. A lot of guys take that out. Don't take that out. It's nice to have that. Stupid to take that out. This is machine nice though, there's no burrs or nothing. And then there it is. Now see how easy it is to take apart? Now putting it back together is a bitch. You got this dingleberry down here. Okay? And that has to be right. Everything has to be a certain way. Alright, now I'm going to put it back together. Let's see if I can get this. This one here. Give it a push first. See if it'll go. And it's not. That barrel has to come past the frame. So I got to give it a couple whacks. Okay, it came down a little. Now look through these holes. See that hole? You should be able to look right. See my hand behind it? You should be able to look right through there and you shouldn't see any obstructions. You should be lining up perfect. I don't see any obstructions. Well, that looks like it needs to come back more, so I'm just going to give it one more tap. Okay, it looks like it moved back a little. Okay, now that's all lined up, so this little wiener looks like somebody's wiener. Okay, well, this would be me, and this would be Eric. Right? Armory wiener, Eric wiener. Okay. I got enough lubricant on there. Okay, now what I want to do is, how do I do this? Hold it down, I think, and put this in. Yeah, you want to hold it down, and then, whoops, got to put the bolt in, see? Put the bolt and the recoil spring in. That goes in, just snaps in. I don't even have to show you, it's a joke how that goes in. Okay, now it's going to put the bolt in next. Okay, make sure that block inside is down. That'll give you a problem. Then when you put this in, if this won't go in, that means that switch is up. Push that switch down. It should slide right in. Should, but it's not. Okay, try it again. Can't be afraid of it. You just gotta keep messing with it. I didn't think this would go smooth. This gun is a fuck. I'm telling you, it really is. Some of them go together and go together so easy, and some of them are just a pain in the ass. I don't know what Ruger was thinking when they did this, but I like it so much. It runs so good. There it goes. It runs so well that it's worth all this bullshit because I love how this gun runs. For a 22, it's one of the best. Okay. Now we put this in and hold this down. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this little wiener in there. Okay, let's see. Let's get this in here like this. Try to push that up in there. Like I said, my gun is tight as hell. Sometimes I have to whack it. It's almost getting to where I can push it all the way up with my hand, but I still can't. So what I'm going to have to do is, I don't like banging on guns, man, but sometimes you got it. Sometimes you got to do it. It's a bitch, this gun. It really is. There it goes. Now, as you can see, it's all the way in. That thing's all the way up. Now, this is the hardest part. This is the part that pisses you off. Now, you hold it up, and what you do is you pull the trigger in, like this. And now, when you do that, you got this little dingleberry that hangs in here, and it goes into this notch here. Now, when I hold it up and then pull the trigger, it holds that thing from swinging. It keeps it still. Sorry, I'm out of frame. I hold it up, hold the trigger in like this, and now that it holds that dingleberry in place. Now, when I swing this up, see, this is what it does to you. It'll want to come back out. I don't understand that. Maybe you got to put the magazine back in. That's probably what it is. That's what it is. I had to put the magazine back in. Okay? See what I mean? Let me see if I got that spring tension. Okay, this is what my gun does weird. I swear, you guys are going to think I'm crazy. Okay? Before I push this all the way in, I don't know why this gun's like this. I have to take the magazine back out. I swear. Watch. Take it back out. And now look. I got the spring tension. Push the lever. There, it's back together. Okay? I know I'm okay because it's cocking and the thing's coming all the way back. Now I know when the trigger shoots, I know I'm good. Lock back on an empty mag, I'm good. So, like I said, that's a little loose. I haven't took this apart in months, and did you see what I went through? But I got it back together, didn't I? I forgot a lot of steps. I forgot what the hell I was doing. But you just keep going at it and going at it. You'll find out what's wrong. There's only so many parts that can stop things from happening. You'll figure it out. And I wanted this video to be this way, to be rough, and because I haven't taken it apart, I didn't really know what I was doing. I just want to show you I go through the same stuff, but it eventually got it back together and working. Okay. Okay, it's got the safety, trigger safety, the magazine safety, whatever you want to call it, and it's good. You can dry fire these. They're designed to be dry fired. They have a special firing block inside them, because the first step is to dry fire. Now, where I got mixed up is when to take the mag out, when to put the mag in, but it doesn't matter. You'll figure it out, okay? Don't panic. Don't panic. And don't let it stop you from buying one of these. These are one of the most reliable 22s on the market, is the Ruger Mark III, and I think one of the best looking ones. Alright guys, thanks for watching my rough video. See ya.